The magic doorway. What happens when you click a link? Have you ever wondered what happens when you click a link on the internet? It's like magic, right? One moment you're reading about your favorite animal, the next you're watching a video about it. But behind this magic is a fascinating world of computers talking to each other. Imagine the internet as a vast network of roads connecting different cities. Each city is like a computer and each road is a connection. When you type in a website address like www.example.com, you're basically asking for directions to a specific city. But computers don't understand words, they understand numbers. That's where the domain name system, or DNS, comes in. Think of DNS as a giant phone book for the internet. It translates those easy-to-remember website names into numerical addresses called IP addresses. Every computer connected to the internet has its own unique IP address. So when you click that link, your computer sends a message through the internet asking for the website's IP address. It's like asking, hey, what's the address for this city? Internet street address. What is an IP address? An IP address is a unique set of numbers that identifies a device on the internet. It's like a street address for your computer. Just like every house has a unique address, every computer on the internet has a unique IP address. These addresses are written as a series of numbers, separated by periods. For example, 192.168.1.1 could be an IP address. Without these addresses, computers wouldn't know where to send information on the internet. When you click a link, your computer uses the IP address to find the right server. A server is just a special computer that stores websites and their files. Think of it like this. You know the address of your friend's house. You send them a postcard. The postal service uses the address to deliver the postcard. IP addresses work in a similar way, making sure information gets to the right place on the internet. The traveling postcards, data packets, and their journey. Now let's talk about how information actually travels over the internet. When you request a website, the information doesn't travel in one big piece. Instead, it's broken down into smaller pieces called data packets. Think of these data packets as postcards. Each postcard contains a small piece of the website, like a picture, some text, or a video clip. These postcards are numbered and labeled with the destination address, which is the website's IP address, and your computer's return address. These postcards are sent out onto the information superhighway, traveling through different routes and networks to reach their destination. Along the way, they might take different roads, just like you might take different routes to get to school or a friend's house. Section 4, Rules of the Road, HTTP and TCP/IP. Just like we have rules of the road to keep traffic flowing smoothly, the internet has protocols to manage the flow of data. Two important protocols are HTTP and TCP/IP. HTTP, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is like the language that websites use to communicate with your browser. It's how your browser knows what to do with the information it receives. For example, it tells your browser to display a picture or play a video. TCP/IP, or Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, is like the postal service of the internet. It's responsible for breaking down the information into packets, addressing them, and making sure they get delivered to the right place in the correct order. Without these protocols, the internet would be a chaotic mess of data with no clear way to get from point A to point B. Section 5. The Information Superhighway, a final analogy. So, the next time you click a link and instantly connect to a website, remember the amazing journey that just took place behind the scenes. Data packets, like tiny postcards, traveled across the information superhighway, guided by IP addresses and protocols. The internet is a complex and fascinating network, but understanding the basic principles of how it works can make it feel a little less like magic and a lot more like an incredible feat of human ingenuity.